What's going on, everyone? So in today's video, I'm about to go in-depth analysis of Burning Abyss and talk about the new Link monster that was just announced today for the Burning Abyss archetype. Before we get to the actual video, as a lot of you guys already know, I am running a giveaway right now, and the giveaway is currently for the North American WCQ 2017 Spiral Playmat. This mat right here. And all you guys got to do to be part of the giveaway is a few things. Like this video, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and be a subscriber on both my YouTube channels. My second channel is linked in the description, and it's all about reviewing anime and movies and etc. So that should be something interesting for you guys to check out as well. So as I always tell you guys, without further ado, let's begin. Alrighty guys, so after you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the description down below and check out the Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Amazon page for all of your Yu-Gi-Oh! Needs. With the announcement of the Cherubini, Black Angel, the Burning Abyss, and the Link Vrains pack over in the OCG, Burning Abyss players all over the world are pretty much hyped. Cherubini is a Link rating 2 Dark Fairy Link effect monster. His attack is 500 and he points to the bottom left and the bottom right. His materials are 2 level 3 monsters. Now this part was really surprising because I would have thought for the Burning Abyss or any archetype specific monster would be more of a 2 Burning Abyss monsters, but no, Konami decided to make him generic, which I guess is overall good for the deck. Now his main effect pretty much is you can only use this third effect of this card's name once per turn. Effect number 1, monsters this card point to cannot be destroyed by card effects. Effect number 2, if this card on the field was destroyed by battle or by opponent's effects, you can send one card you control to the graveyard instead. Effect number 3, the one you can only use once per turn. You can send one level 3 monster from your deck to the graveyard, then target one Burning Abyss monster you control. Increase that target's attack/defense by the attack and defense of the monster sent until the end of the turn. So let's break this down pretty fast. The destroy by card effect part is really important because you can protect your cards like Dante, your Virgil, and even Beatrice if you manage to get Beatrice on the field after you bring this card out. His second effect, which is if this card on the field be destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can send one card you control to the graveyard instead. I believe it would trigger Beatrice, which is pretty good because you can bring out your Virgil, which I'll get into a moment. And then the third effect, you can send one level 3 monster to your deck to the graveyard to target one Burning Abyss monster you control. That increases attack. Now it utilizes so much because it allows you to abuse the rest of your Burning Abyss monsters into your deck, allowing you to pretty much toolbox your deck way better than Beatrice did, because Beatrice unfortunately was not named Burning Abyss. So you had to pretty much toolbox it in a way where you sit on Beatrice until you start pretty much doing different plays. Let's go to the main cards of the deck and let's talk about what they do. So the main power of this deck is pretty much Burning Abyss monsters powerhouse, simply due to the fact that all of them pretty much float. They're all floaters and they all replace themselves when they're on the field. Let's take Dante for example. His effect pretty much reads: once per turn you can attach one XYZ material from this card, choose a number from 1 to 3, then send as many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard until the end of this turn. This card gains 500 attack for each card sent to the graveyard. If this card attacks, it is changed to defense position. At the end of the battle phase, this card is sent to the graveyard. You can target one Burning Abyss monster card in your graveyard, except this card, and add it to your hand. So that's pretty good because if you send him to the graveyard while you have the new Link monster on the board, he will trigger his effect, which is very important. Then we also have Virgil, which is the synchro monster of the deck, which pretty much reads: you can only control one Virgil Burning Abyss monster. Once per turn, you can discard one Burning Abyss card and target one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. This card on the field is destroyed by battle by card effect and sent to the graveyard. You can draw one card. You can only use this effect of Virgil Rockstar once per turn. So his effect pretty much triggers as well when he's sent to the graveyard, simply due to the fact that it triggers when he's sent. So you can also send him to the graveyard to protect the new Link monster due to his second effect, and you'll be able to draw a card and plus off of it, which is also amazing. Now we also got Beatrice right here, who has a crap ton of effects. I'll start off with her really fast. 2 level 6 monsters. You can also XYZ summon this card by sending one Burning Abyss monster from your hand to the graveyard, then using Dante monster you control as the XYZ materials. XYZ materials attached to him becomes materials attached to Beatrice. When she's summoned, the following effect cannot be activated this turn. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can attach one exile terror from this card. Send one card from your deck to the graveyard. If this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card by battle by card effect and sent to your graveyard, you can summon one monster from your deck ignoring some of the conditions. Well, one Burning Abyss monster from your extra ignoring some of the conditions. So you won't be able to abuse your Virgil with the new Link monster, but the fact is you can still abuse your Dante. You can still abuse your Virgil with the new Link monster, which is pretty good. I mean, you can't make it too broken, and I'm kind of glad that they have Beatrice effect not as good as Virgil and Dante, because your opponent has to get rid of Beatrice instead of you just sending Beatrice to get out your Virgil. But the deck still will be running Virgil. For you guys that do not know, go over and read Virgil's effect really fast so you guys can understand what they do, or for you guys who forgot what he does. Well, not Virgil, but Dante the Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss. So, must be fusion. Somebody cannot be special summoned by other ways. Cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can send one Burning Abyss card from your hand to the graveyard. Draw one card. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, or if this card you control is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can send one random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. So for Dante the Pilgrim, he really wasn't he was a really good card to bring out due to your Beatrice, simply due to the fact that he can be targeted. He's a beater. You can send a draw, and then you can pick out of your opponent's hand. All pretty much good stuff. And then the new Link monster also had abilities, like I said, to abuse all of your Burning Abyss monsters in your deck, because they all float and they all have effects when they sent to the graveyard. Pretty much, you can send your Firefall to banish an opponent's monster. You can send your Grad, especially something from the deck. You can send your Surge, especially something from the graveyard. You can also burn your opponent for 900 by sending your Barbar, then banishing 3 of your BA cards, and just win the game, which is pretty much almost 1,000 life points, which is definitely something that can be abused and will be abused, because it's something a lot of BA players used to do a lot, especially going to time in the round. They might side deck them in, but for the most part, usually most BA players run one of with the Barbar. And then the deck also abuses Fire Lake. Now, I will take this part with a grain of salt, because a lot of BA players feel like Fire Lake is kind of a dead card. But I do vaguely remember going to regionals and even YCS and nationals where my opponents did use Fire Lake because it was just that good, by sending 2 Dantes to the graveyard, getting their effects, and popping 3 cards on the field, because Fire Lake pretty much says send 2 of your BA cards to the graveyard to pop 3 cards on the field, which is pretty good because you target and pop. And the deck can also abuse cards like Karma Cut, Divine Wrath, and any card with a pitching cost, and also deals with a skill drain, and it also abuses skill drain, which is something really annoying and frustrating to deal with, simply just due to the fact that skill drain can just anti-meta almost every deck under the sun. And when you have a deck like BA that just abuses their graveyard and float, it's a force to be reckoned with. So a few final thoughts I had on the deck. The deck pretty much will be revolved around the new Link monster come the new variants pack. So we'll probably get it in the TCG, probably in a gold series, or imported from the OCG as a one of the OCG imports for our set. And also, this deck, the card gave the deck so much utility because it became a 1-card Firewall Dragon due to the combo you use with Tour Guide. So pretty much you will summon Tour Guide, bring out Sangan, send both to the graveyard to bring out the new Burning Abyss monster. You can use his effect to send a Dandelion to the graveyard and link off the Dandy tokens with the Burning Abyss monster to make a Firewall Dragon, and use Sangan's effects and see what's sent to the graveyard to search out a Maxi or any hand trap you guys would want to deal with. Yeah, it's dirty, but it's something we're gonna have to deal with for time to come. Now, granted, I did see that online, so I will give credit to the guy who made the meme of it. I saw on Facebook because I thought it was hilarious. But ultimately, I don't really think Burning Abyss will be abusing Firewall Dragon that much. But I do think a lot of BA players will be taking that plan into consideration, simply due to the fact that it's an easy first turn play if you have nothing else in a bad hand. I mean, making first turn Firewall Dragon, controlling your opponent's board, and setting up some back row with like a Karma Cut or something, abusing your BA monsters, effects them out in a graveyard, is a force to be reckoned with. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got to say about the new Burning Abyss monster and the deck as a whole. Let me send you guys to the outro. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I'm uploading a video pretty much almost every single day, Monday through Friday for sure. So post your thoughts and opinions about this video in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't. This is Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm signing out. Peace.